Oregon SNAP changes impact 740,000 residents with stringent new eligibility rules.
And turn the crawler off. Now, the story comes from Oregon. Since y'all non-MAGA white people, since y'all MAGA white folks think that only black people is on SNAP.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're going to see a story right here that says that 790,000 Oregon residents, that's a lot of motherfuckers,
Yeah.
is going to be affected by SNAP benefits. Y'all want to see this? I'm going to play it and then I'm going to talk. Watch this.
Yeah, Deb, right now, more than 740,000 people across Oregon rely on SNAP benefits each month, but nearly half of those
My bad, y'all. Judah's bad, y'all. Y'all, watch this.
Yeah, Deb, right now, more than 740,000 people across Oregon rely on SNAP benefits each month, but nearly half of those Oregonians will see cuts or cancellations to their benefits as changes to eligibility requirements are now in effect. The Oregon Department of Human Services says announced.
I thought all these niggas was on SNAP. Wow. Oregon. Where there's virtually no black people there.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna try to tell me, y'all MAGA white folks gonna try to tell me that out of those 790,000 people in Oregon, how many of them is black? That's what I want to know.
Right.
Huh? My mama said 20. It's not even 20. Because I'm quite sure the black people who had to choose to go live in Oregon did that for a career. And they ain't on stamps.
Right.
Y'all stop playing with black folk up down here. I'm so tired of y'all. Yeah, the black woman that's on food stamp narrative, the welfare queen. Where's she at now? Right now, the welfare queen, she live in a trailer park in Oregon. Right?
Yeah.
She ain't living where y'all think she at. And what about Utah? If this 790 motherfuckers in a place like Oregon, white folks, MAGA, on food stamps, how many you think is in Utah? In Ogden?
Right.
And all these other places. Now, I would say Nebraska, but you know what? I found out that Nebraska has a super big black population. They got a whole side of town over there in Lincoln, Nebraska. Child. North Dakota, where you at? I know it's a bunch of y'all getting food stamps up there. South Dakota, where you at? Wyoming, where y'all at? Welfare queens, where's the welfare queen at? She's in Alaska. She's in Ogden, Utah.
Right.
She's in Oregon. She in Nebraska. She in North and South Dakota. Her ass is in Wyoming. She in Idaho. That's where she's at. The welfare queen that y'all like to talk about.
Right. Yeah.
Don't make me turn into Nat Turner up in here. Y'all finish listening to this.
The changes.
Let me start back over. Let me just start it back over. Watch this.
Yeah, Deb, right now, more than 740,000 people across Oregon rely on SNAP benefits each month, but nearly half of those Oregonians will see cuts or cancellations to their benefits as changes to eligibility requirements are now in effect. The Oregon Department of Human Services says announcing the changes today means families can prepare. As of Wednesday, any Oregonian seeking SNAP benefits must meet new eligibility requirements. From now on, only households with someone 60 years or older or with a disability will qualify for full utility allowance. For SNAP adults, the age requirement has expanded from 18 to 54 years to 18 to 64 years, and they must not have a child under 14.
Now look at this. These are the changes to the SNAP benefits, y'all. Work rules apply to adults 18 to 64 without disability or child under 14. Must work 80 hours a month. And veterans and unhoused are exempt from working. Okay, y'all finish one.
18 years old. Additionally, adults must now work or participate in a qualifying activity for at least 80 hours a month, and veterans, unhoused individuals, and young adults in the foster care system are no longer exempt from work rules. And lastly, refugees, people seeking asylum, trafficking survivors, and other lawfully present immigrants who were eligible prior to July 4th no longer qualify for SNAP benefits. I reached out to the Oregon Department of Human Services to see what this means for an anticipated 313,000 Oregonians expected to lose necessary funding for their monthly groceries, and they directed me to a video response. These federal changes mean that older adults, immigrants, and people in rural communities are most at risk of losing food supports. Families who already struggle to put food on the table will feel the impact the most. Now, this won't all roll out at once. Anyone who applies for SNAP benefits from now on will automatically be evaluated under the new rules. But those who applied or recertified after July 4th of this year could receive notice by mid-October and would see benefit reductions or closures next month. While those who have received SNAP benefits prior to July 4th and no longer meet requirements.
Y'all tried it. Y'all know I know that black lady is not in this grocery store. This is B-roll from somewhere else. Y'all tried it. And she got on a mask. Y'all know that you know they're very intentional about everything I try to tell you there. Mm-hmm. They tried to speak, they couldn't find no other black person in Oregon. So this is I was just saying, y'all know it's actually a lot of black people in Oregon. You know that, right? But anyway, keep going.
Will be impacted over the next year. In response to SNAP changes, Governor Tina Kotek issued a statement Tuesday saying her top priority is now making sure impacted Oregonians know where they can turn to for help. In addition, the Oregon Food Bank.
All right, y'all. So we're back. All right. So the reason why this is important because y'all know that Donald Trump passed that big, beautiful bill, the one that we all know is ugly, and tearing up the whole damn country and dividing everybody and making everybody go crazy. It says that the big, beautiful bill, the mega bill, which passes into law, excuse me, over the summer, overhauls the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which provides food assistance to more than 42 million people. The changes are expected to squeeze some people out of the program as federal spending on the program is cut by an estimated $186 billion over the next decade. A big change. So what they're going to do is slowly but surely getting you motherfuckers off of SNAP. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what they're going to be doing with the money, but they ain't going to be feeding nobody. They don't want to feed nobody now. They got rid of where they feed people all around the world. What's it called? USAID. They got rid of that, and now the farmers are out there crying shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now you're gonna take away SNAP benefits, and what's the farmers gonna do now? With all the free food that was being given away to people on SNAP benefits, now what they gonna do?
Right.
Now somebody told me as conspiracy theory that they're gonna be building all these Microsoft farm AI farm and shit. That's what somebody told me they're gonna be doing with the land. I don't know, child. But you know, I don't like conspiracy theories, but we have to find out what's going on. It says a big change to the program has to do with its ABAWDs, or the able-bodied adults without dependents.
Mm.
Come on, cat. Listen, they say that if you are able to work, if you're a grown person, they didn't say anything about a person having a disability. Because, you know, you can have the ability to work and still be disabled.
Yeah.
Okay. It says the ABAWD, or the able-bodied adults without dependents. Put simply, able-bodied adults need to prove that they are working at least 80 hours a month, pursuing an education or in training program to keep qualifying for SNAP. Without proof, they can only receive benefits for a maximum of 3 months. Before the one big bill changes came, there were several key exceptions to this work requirement. Before, it only applied to adults 18 to 54. Now it adults 18 to 65.
Dang.
65?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's
Y'all don't want people. Oh my goodness, y'all. It says parents who were responsible. In other words, that they were saying that once you turn 54, you can still get your food stamps.
Right.
Now they're saying no, 65. Child. It says parents who were responsible for a dependent under 18 also used to be exempt from work requirements, but now an exemption only applies to adults responsible for a dependent kid under the age of 14. Excuse me, didn't I just got to explaining to you that children don't have jobs anymore because adults are competing for them because of the high wage of minimum wage?
Yeah.
What are y'all trying to do? What are they trying to force people to do? They trying to force something to happen. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is it that they're trying to force to happen?
Right.
Generationally. Because this is not a now generation thing to what's going on. This is for future generations.
Right.
So when they come in, they won't even know nothing about the past, how it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
They just coming in now knowing that they have to struggle when they don't have to, when they didn't used to have to.
Right.
This is what y'all voted for? MAGA people and conservative black folks and stupid conservative Latino folks, this is what you voted for. Now, MAGA people and regular white folks and black people and conservative black people, evangelical Christians, Latinos, all of y'all, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Panamanians, the South Americans, the Brazilians, all of y'all that voted for this nonsense because you thought you was going to be better than the white man up there now? And you thought it wasn't going to ass? Here you go. Hope your ass is ready to go back to school. Or do something. Because they don't want y'all having shit. Bye. Again. Right?
Yeah. That was 2 pages.
Oh. I think I said enough. Okay. Well, listen, y'all. Now, this Charlie Kirk thing just won't die. No pun intended.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting. Nights that I'm spending all alone. Been waiting for you to walk through the door. Rockin' designer, Gucci attire with the Louboutin heels. Lil' shawty dressed up, she style.